On this video, I want to show you guys a very easy and simple day trading strategy that you can use using supply and demand that you can kind of look for on a day in and day out basis. Now, it doesn't matter if you're an experienced trader or you just started trading, you got a large account or you got a small account. This strategy, anyone can kind of add as a tool in their tool belt and kind of look for it on a day in and day out basis. Trust me, I use this strategy multiple times a week. I've been day trading for over 8 years, 6 years full time now. It's worked for me in the past. It does, provide great cash flow off the open, generally speaking. Let's kind of get into it. Just for the sake of the video, we're going to use a ticker symbol that almost everyone has heard of. That's going to be the QQQ, which is the NASDAQ 100. Now, the way that this strategy is going to work is like this. We are going to put a simple 20 SMA on our charts. That's it. A 20 SMA, a 20 period moving average. That's all we're going to have. Our chart's going to be very bare bones. You don't have to weed through and look through all sorts of indicators or look at the RSI or what is the VWAP doing, or none of that matters, right? None of that matters. All we have is the 20 SMA on our chart. On this, what I'm using is thinkorswim. So this is the thinkorswim platform here. So what I also did here, I right click, edit, simple moving average, price to close, show breakout signals. Yes, you can see that the length is 20 and I set it the width to 3 just to give it a little bit thicker. We can put it to 4 to make it even more thicker so we can actually see this line, nice and bright on our screen, right? It's the white line that we see. Now, if I kind of go left just a little bit here, let's look at the pre-market data on the triple Qs. Essentially flat, right? We're not getting too many crazy moves to the top side. We're not getting any too crazy moves to the downside. But you can see the last close over the 20 SMA came at 6:15 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is giving us a buy signal. Now, with this, what we need to kind of notice is, where is the pre-market highs? This is what I like to do. I like to mark a price level at the pre-market highs. I like to mark a price level at the pre-market lows. Then when the market opens, I like to correlate my plays and my setups with those pre-market highs and lows. So if we look at this setup that triggered here at 6:15, we get our confirmation right off the bell. We get a nice hammer candle and a little bit of a spike. The only reason why we're not going to take this particular trade is due to the fact that this setup, okay, here, as well as the confirmation here, did not break pre-market highs, okay? Now, if this candle here at 6:30 a.m. would have broken the pre-market highs and put in a new high, then definitely I would be looking for a following candle to kind of confirm that price action, and then that's when I would have went long. Being that that did not happen, that play and that setup gets automatically taken off the books. However, you will notice here at 6:35, not only did we break down, but we closed below the 20 SMA, which gives us another sell signal, and it also breaks the pre-market lows. So all essentially we are looking to do now is have one of the next 1 to 3 candles confirm that price action, confirm that new pivot, confirm that low, right? So if this is our pivot below 321.72, all we're looking for is a break in that price. This becomes our entry, right? The low becomes our entry. Now at 6:40, we get the breakdown of that confirmation. We would have essentially got short here. Now, this is one thing that I want you guys to keep in mind. We would have had to sit through 5-10 minutes worth of drawdown. I want everyone to get extremely comfortable getting into trades and learning how to manage those emotions when the trade's going against you. Out of 100 trades, you will probably be in drawdown at least 80 trades out of 100. So you've got to get comfortable with that feeling. When you buy a stock long or when you short a stock, it goes against you. You have to be okay with that. Where is our stop loss? Our stop loss is going to be over our reason why candles high. So our stop loss, and I'm just going to move this for the sake of the video, our stop loss would have been under the candle, over the candle that closes under the 20 SMA, okay? So our stop loss would have been 322.44. If this bounce, this bounce that happened pulls back and goes over the 20, closes over the 20, and then takes out our reason why candle, the trade's off the books. We consider it a lost trade. We look for the next setup. but essentially you can see here, we would have entered this trade, and let me take this line off because this can get confusing. We would have entered this trade on the breakdown of 321.51 as soon as we close below the 20 SMA, and then we get the confirmation candle next to it that breaks that pivot 321.51. We would enter here. Now we would have had to sit through a little bit of drawdown here, about 60-70 cents worth of drawdown. You can see that we never really start to close and confirm back over the 20 SMA. All this is telling you is that this is initial breakdown of a pivot, a little bit of a back test here into the supply zone, which is acting as resistance, and then we just get a massive flush, right? Algos turn on, we just get a massive flush from 321 all the way down to a low price of 317. Guys, we're looking at a 4-point potential flush out here on the NASDAQ 100. And essentially the way that the trading strategy could work, if you guys, need specific indicators to tell you buy and sell, here's how it would work. You get your close below the 20 SMA, you get your confirmation candle, you enter here. Obviously, this is just a back test here. We never close over the 20 SMA. We never confirm the reason why candle's high price. We stay in this trade here. We flush. Essentially, we would have gotten out of this trade at 9:10 a.m. Okay, at 318.54. So 318 from 321.50 to 318.54. We are looking at about a $3 move that you could have captured on the triple Qs. You take 10 contracts and get a $3 move. Guys, you're essentially done for the day, and this trade lasted all of but 2.5 hours, okay? So 2.5 hours after the open, you would essentially be done. Now, you do get another setup here at 9:10 where we do close over, right? And then we get our confirmation 3 candles after at 318.57 at 9:25 in the morning Pacific Standard Time. And that goes from a price of 318.50 all the way up to a high price of 320.20. So we're looking at another $1.50 move there. This is a very easy, simple supply and demand trading strategy that you can use and start using tomorrow on a day in and day out basis. If you want access to trade with me and the crew on Discord, all those links are down in the description box below. If you want one-on-one coaching to kind of go over the whole strategy and game plan and allow me to help you guys get more consistent, more profitable, have a bigger understanding of the markets, visit evolutiontraders.com, become a lifetime member. I only take on 3 new members each and every single month. I'll see you guys on the inside.